Ghana striker Antoine Semenyo inspired Bournemouth to beat Man City by 2-1, scoring the first goal in the match as Man City, the defending champions, went down and unfortunately lost this game to Bournemouth, the underdogs, who before the start of the match had been run out, but they were able to stand on their feet for 90 minutes and over to ensure that they beat Man City by 2-1. I'm going to tell you how Antoine Semenyo managed to score his goal in this game, and also, did you know the Ghanaian striker won the man of the match for his brilliant performance in this game against Man City? I'll be telling you about this, as well as how Thomas Partey also performed for Arsenal in their unfortunate 1-0 defeat to Newcastle United. We'll talk about this and more right here on Sports Update Ghana. All you have to do right now is to subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Bournemouth made history in the Premier League, beating defending champions Man City by 2-1 in the game that was played in the Premier League. Never in the history of Bournemouth have they beaten Man City before. And to talk about a team that won the Premier League last season, and they've been winning the Premier League back to back. Yes, Bournemouth were able to achieve this feat, and it was all thanks to the brilliant performance of Black Star striker, that is Antoine Semenyo, who inspired Bournemouth to win this game. As early as the 8th minute, that was when Antoine Semenyo scored the first goal in the game to power Bournemouth to go up by 1-0. Now, due to copyright, I'm unable to bring you a highlight of the goal, but let me paint a picture as to how Antoine Semenyo managed to score this goal. So Antoine Semenyo first spotted the run of his teammate Kekes, who made a good dashing run into the Man City box, and Antoine Semenyo by then was positioned in front of Edison, and when he received the ball, instead of just tapping it in, Antoine Semenyo turned his back facing the Man City goal, and he first of all stopped the ball, controlled it, and hit it into the net to score the first goal in the game for Bournemouth. And that was how Antoine Semenyo scored his goal brilliantly and nicely. And when that goal was scored, Bournemouth assumed possession of the game and they took control. Although Man City wanted to score, they were wounded as Bournemouth ended up scoring their second goal in the second half in the 64th minute. And guess who inspired this goal once again? It was Antoine Semenyo who inspired the second goal for Bournemouth. And how did he do it? He got a pre-assist for this goal because Antoine Semenyo pushed into attack, and once he assumed that role, he sent a pass to his teammate, who later on passed the ball to Ivan Nelson, and he also just scored to make it 2-0 for Bournemouth in the game. So as at the 64th minute, it was Bournemouth who were leading the game by 2-0. City were searching for a goal, so later on coach Pep Guardiola brought on Belgian international, that is Jeremy Doku, and it changed how the game was going because City, they've been dealt with a big blow due to injuries, but that is not any excuse at all. They went into this game with the sole purpose of getting the 3 points, and Bournemouth defended their game very well. They got the 2 goals, but in the 82nd minute, that was when Guardiola managed to reduce the deficit by 2-1 after he headed the ball in to make it 2-1. This game became very tough after Jeremy Doku came on to extend that Antoine Semenyo had to drop all the way to defense to help his teammates, and sometimes he was the one clearing the balls and all that. That was how tough the game was. Well, City came close to restoring parity when their lead striker, that is Erling Haaland, managed to get hold of the ball inside the Bournemouth penalty box, but unfortunately he missed by a whisker as his shot hit the post, and so they were not able to score any goal at all as the game ended 2-1. And what a performance from Antoine Semenyo, the man of the match for this game, and he made Kyle Walker look very mid in this game. See, Antoine Semenyo will receive the ball in the head, he will just jump and still Charlie be doing everything. When the Bournemouth players got the ball, all they had to do was spot the run of Antoine Semenyo, and that was how good Antoine Semenyo was in the game. The physique of Antoine Semenyo is an all-round figure. See, he is very, very athletic on the ball. When you look at his technique and how he makes the run, he tells you that he is not even feeling the weight of himself. He looks very light, like Charlie. Antoine Semenyo, what a performance in this game. Now, someone will ask, how many goals has Antoine Semenyo scored this season in the 2024-2025 Premier League season? Well, let me tell you, Antoine Semenyo was the first Ghanaian player to score a goal this season in the Premier League. He started his goal scoring form in the first game of the season when Bournemouth faced Nottingham Forest, and Antoine Semenyo scored a goal in that 1-1 game. He later on got an assist in the second game against Newcastle. Then in the third game, he scored against Everton as Bournemouth lost the game by 3-2. He later on scored his third goal against Southampton in their 3-1 win over Southampton, and he just scored his fourth goal against Man City. So currently, the Ghanaian player has 4 goals and 1 assist in 11 appearances in the Premier League so far for his club, Bournemouth. Now, away from the Man City and Bournemouth game, let's talk about Arsenal, because Arsenal, yes, just like Evra said, you always have to wait for the next season. Well, that was the Netflix action that came off as Arsenal came up against Newcastle, and Alexander Isak scored the only goal to ensure that Arsenal didn't get a point in this game. It was Newcastle who ran away with a 3-point, and Ghanaian captain, that is Thomas Partey, was in action this game. He was once again played as a defender, but sometimes when the system of play changed, Partey was involved in midfield action, but his rightful place on the pitch was on the right back position, and he did quite some good performance, but that wasn't the best of performances from Thomas Partey, as we all know him. And hopefully this all has to do with the injury situation at Arsenal. We hope that things could take a different turn and see Thomas Partey back in the midfield. Also, the game involving Southampton versus Everton, Ghanaian winger, that is Kamaldeen Sulemana, did not make the squad for this game at all. I don't know why. We saw him in action in the game against Leicester City, but now unfortunately when they came up against Everton, Kamaldeen Sulemana was not involved in that action. Well, this is where I'll leave it. I'll see you in the next one, where I talk about Jordan Ayew, because he scored a late goal for Leicester City in their game. You don't want to miss. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'm out for now.